Welcome, Foodie Adventure fans. Today, we are going to be eating at Maison Pucha. Hopefully I said that right. Seems to be a decorated French restaurant right here in the Heights in Houston, not too far down Studemont. You can find this lovely place. We're gonna check it out. I believe we're doing almost like a brunch feel today. It's the first day of Houston Restaurant Week. Hopefully we got some good items that are gonna really set it off and give me one of those awesome flavor explosions. A little French Cajun for you. Désolé, bon temps roulé. You know what that means. Let the good times roll. Let's go in, guys. All right, guys. Sitting right next to the wine cellar. Beef empanadas. A little bit of style to them there. All right. Looks like a little bit of cilantro, some onions, shaved Reggiano or shaved Parmesan, some mustard, homemade mustard, and a little bit of jalapeno. Go ahead and try a nice bite of this. With a whole jalapeno on top. What do you know? Why not? And the radish. Gotta be pretty on the way in. Pretty on the way in. Let's go. Well, guys, first bite of Houston Restaurant Week. Eat your heart out. Okay. That much more than an empanada. I even dressed it with a little banana leaf. There's some cayenne in here, I believe. Probably some smoked paprika. It's nice and crispy. Not too spicy. The jalapeno gives it real good heat. I'm definitely getting a nice flavor explosion. Yeah, I did that special for y'all. Explosion. This is actually really good. Jalapeno really brings it on the spicy side. Now that habanero is really gonna set it off. I would be careful if you do that. Perfect amount of filling, very flavorful. Definitely top notch. I do recommend the empanadas for Houston Restaurant Week. A little bit of onion. All right. Definitely get the Foodie Adventures thumbs up. You gotta give one to the director. Can't forget that. Oops, excuse me. And now, we have our ceviche, a little bit of jalapeno, microgreens, smoked paprika again, and some crispy plantain. All right. Look at that. All right. This ceviche is not too overbearing, not too acidic, not a crazy amount of flavor in it, but the freshness and the texture of the shrimp makes up for that. Now, I do like the microgreens incorporated. It does give a nice accent to it. Tomato chopped up into little pieces. I'm not a big fan of this tomato. Not too beautiful, but it's a very tasty dish. I'm just wishing there was some type of fish in here. It's refreshing. It's almost like a fresh shrimp gazpacho almost. So I'm gonna say the empanadas are slightly better. The ceviche is pretty good. Maybe I need another bite of this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get all the flavors in there this time. See if we can make a difference. This time I'm letting it soak up in all the ceviche citruses and juices, and then I'm gonna really give it a shot. Now that's much better. I would say it could use a little more like balsamic and some sauces on the side, a little bit more. But the trick is what you want to do. You want to make some small little fork holes inside the shrimp, and then you just want to keep turning it over and kind of basting that ceviche, that nice citrus or the lime or whatever it is in there, the acidic acid. You want to get more of those flavors in there. You just poke holes in it and just turn it around. But yeah, not as good as the empanadas, but definitely a good refreshing appetizer to have with the empanadas. So the ceviche was not worth the extra $10. Okay, so we have a brioche French toast with some, looks like we got some chantilly here, vanilla chantilly. Let's give this a shot, guys.
That doesn't taste like it.
Oh man. I'm so glad we got the French toast, guys. So glad. I mean, this is like a nice tiny little crisp on the outside. The softest, like beautiful, like donut type texture on the inside that you could ever have. And then that chantilly, it just sets it off. Sometimes you eat a steak first, sometimes you eat French toast, okay? It's brunch, we got breakfast and lunch rules to this stuff, you know? Probably the best French toast I've had in a minute. Automatic flavor explosion. Man, that ended pretty quick. Zip it in there a little bit. This is nice. All right, guys, we got steak frites. We got these wonderful fries here. Some béarnaise sauce, a little bit of ketchup. And we have a perfect, almost a perfect medium. That's why you cut through the middle. We're gonna double check this. A little overcooked on that, so a little bit of an overcooked steak or medium. Got basically not exactly what we wanted, but we're gonna live with it. It's actually really good. So the steak frites, not exactly a perfect medium temperature, but it's not too under or too over. We're gonna live with it here at Foodie Adventures. We're not gonna complain too much about stuff. We are picky, but we want to enjoy it. So a little bit of béarnaise action. An even juicier piece, guys. That béarnaise actually tasted on that bite like butter. And the steak piece I had on this turn was a little bit moister. We gotta go ahead and cut one for the director. Ba-dum-bum. If you don't get it, you will. Wait. Watch how buttery that is. So we ended up getting a watermelon salad because, bottom line, the ceviche actually tasted like they had boiled some shrimp and chilled it. You want to have a bursting citrus flavor coming out of that ceviche of some sort, from a lime or a combination of lemon, lime, and citrus, and you're gonna taste that as soon as you bite it. It tasted like a chilled tomato soup for the consistency, and that's not what you want to taste when you're having a ceviche. So we ended up getting a watermelon salad. I initially wanted this at first, and it has a little bit of goat cheese and a little bit of shaved Parmesan. Got your red onion again, a little bit of radish. Looks like a little celery leaf on top. And we're gonna just go ahead and give this a shot. See if it makes up for the other appetizer. Absolutely delicious, guys. Bursting with flavor, explosion. Well, a little bit of pomegranate on there as well. Edible, and look at this, an edible flower. Nice touch. Guys, this is a lot better than ceviche. But in all honesty, you want your ceviche to be better than the watermelon salad. Maybe it wasn't prepared right this time, but we're probably not going to give that a shot here again. Steak frites, however, definitely have the green light on that. A little bit of passion fruit in here. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and dress it up. A little bit of love here for us.
You made it.
All right. Guys, let's see what's inside. Nice and hot on the inside, nice and silky. Don't taste any chocolate yet. It looks almost vanilla, but this is like some ice cream to kind of cool it off a little bit, almost, with some creme anglaise. Nice touch. Yep, chocolate. Flavor explosion. I'm not tasting the passion fruit. I guess we get a little bit bougie around here at Foodie Adventures, but we're paying for it. We're not sponsored, right? So, I mean, you gotta get what you pay for. And I would give this place 3 stars out of 5 because it hasn't been like terrible, but you gotta live up to expectation. And, you know, they put the little heart at the end and show us some love, you know, and I like that, you know. It shows that they care. You just need to do a little more work on small details, a little expertise, and you guys are gonna be fine. Like my girlfriend said, not enough to make a scene, yet not enough to come back though. Well, Foodie Adventures, we're going to be continuing our Houston Restaurant Week debut. This is only the first day. There's more in store. There's a lot of restaurants on that list. I think one of the next ones we're going to is Post O Grill and Chill. Till next time, Foodie Adventure fans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to smash that like button, but you got to show that like button some love. Till next time, guys. Apparently the passion fruit's in the ice cream, so I tasted the ice cream. I tasted the creme anglaise. No passion fruit whatsoever was infused into this creme anglaise, and if I was a super picky person, I would not be having that. But since the dish was overall really good, we'll save the complaint for somebody else's mama. It's a really good souffle, just falsely advertised, but that's why here at Foodie Adventures, we do all the work for you. Well, guys, not a bad place. What is it? We got a shrimp ceviche that was Ecuadorian style. So Ecuadorian style means it's like a plain gazpacho tomato chilled soup instead of like the nice acidity you would actually get. And then they actually boiled and probably chilled the shrimp and just put it on top with a familiar onion and like paprika cayenne radish garnish, which is, you know, it became a little bit repetitive. Like, I'm glad we gave it a shot. We did enjoy the souffle and the steak frites. We ended up getting the watermelon salad, which was a pretty big hit for me. I liked it a lot. If I were to come back again, or if you guys want to try this place, I do recommend the steak frites. Make sure it's cooked perfectly, and I recommend the brioche French toast. That one they didn't have a problem with executing. That was absolutely immaculate. Watermelon salad's great. Don't order the ceviche on the Houston Restaurant Week. You might as well get like a fish or octopus original style ceviche that's on the regular menu. Yeah, that's about a wrap for us today, guys. We definitely gave it a shot. We probably should have looked them up a little bit more. We found out they're Latin and French infused type restaurant. Like we usually only like to go to places that specialize in one thing. Like if you do noodles and sushi, we're not going. It's just, you gotta be mastering one first, and then we'll trust you with the rest. That's just how it goes, even in real life. When you're going out, don't get ripped off. Hold them accountable, because we can just eat at the house during these pre and post middle pandemic times. So you want to, eat the best food, then you got to do your research. Watching Foodie Adventures helps. We're going to be doing some of the work for you, and we don't mind doing it because I love food, I love people, and good times. Foodie Adventure fans, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know some places for Houston Restaurant Week you're going to try, because if you're all in, we might be too. Let's do it, guys. Got a lot of food to eat, and a lot of film to footage. A lot of footage to film. Foodie Adventures, signing out.